Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to do the long awaited eyebrow tutorial, and don't mind the noise in my background, guys. I live in New York. Like I said in all my other videos, I just can't help the noise. So we're just gonna move right into the video. My face is already clean and I'm going to move right into the brow tutorial. The first thing I like to do is just to brush my brows upwards like so. And you guys have seen a million brow tutorials on Instagram already. I haven't really watched a lot of brow tutorials because I don't know, I just feel like everyone needs to find their own routine and find whatever works for them. Um, I have good days and bad days when it comes to my brows as to how my brows turn out when I'm doing them. There's a few things that I like to use to do my brows. I like to use the brow pencil from MAC. I like to use the one from Anastasia. Those both work extremely well, but in my opinion, the prices for the pencils are just too overpriced. And I do my brows every time I do my makeup, and I wear makeup a lot, so every time that pencil run out, I don't even get to the mall to go to the store to go repurchase it. So what I've been loving from the other day is this pencil from my beauty supply store, and this is the one of the RK pencils, Ruby Kisses pencils. As you guys can see, I need to buy a new one because this one is literally done. And this one works to me just the same as those pencils, or sometimes better. Sometimes it doesn't work. So what makes this works is you have to have it sharpened and have a point. And yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing my brows today. My brow is the Morphe 432 brush, and it just looks like this. It's very, very thin. And then one of my favorite concealers to use to clean up my brows is the MAC Studio Fix Concealer in the color NC45. So you guys can use any concealer. You guys can use the LA Girl Pro Concealer. You can use the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. You can basically use any concealer to clean up your brows. So you don't have to use that one. I just prefer to use that one. So right after I brush my brows, I like to use the pencil and go right underneath my brows and just line my brows all the way in the bottom. So you just want to do it in the shape of your brow. Everyone has a different shape of their brow, so you just want to do it in whatever shape your brow is shaped into, and that's the real shape of my brows. Then I just use the pencil and make strokes in the front of my brows, just because I would like for my brows to come out a lot further than where it naturally grows. So I just make hair-like strokes. Then I just do the same thing to the top and go carve it out all the way across, and then bring it. Oh, my pencil just broke. That never happened before. Then just bring it all the way down. So that's basically how I get my brows to be like how it is. Then any space that looks empty, guys, in your brows, just use the pencil to fill it in. You can fill upwards, but like I was saying before, you just take your pencil, and anywhere you kind of see any kind of empty space, just go ahead and fill it in. So fill it all the way in and leave it like that. And I'm holding the pencil very, very lightly. I didn't press down too hard on it because you don't want your brows to come out too dark. I used to do that back in the days where I would literally just act like my brows like I'm coloring something, and I'll color it all in, and then it just looks very dark and unnatural, and you don't want your brows to look like that. So that's what it looks like. And then what you want to do is just use your spoolie to basically comb the hair back upwards and kind of like blend it in with whatever you did with the pencil. And that's basically the brow tutorial that I've been doing from the other day that's been working for me very well. I'm going to go ahead and do the other one. And my pencil broke at the point, but I'm just going to make it work because this pencil is about done. I'm going to go ahead and create that line underneath my brow. You want to hold the pencil very, very lightly, guys. You don't want to go too heavy on the pencil because then the line is just going to be too harsh. But I think you guys get the idea of how to do your brows. Then I'm going to go ahead and clean it up, and I'm just going to dip the brush like this in my concealer. When you guys are filling it in, you want to be very precise and clean because you just want to clean it up. So this part I'm very careful with, and that's how I do it. Then you want to go ahead and comb it downwards. Then a lot of people like to leave their brows like so. As for me, I'd rather have the top cleaned up just because I think that it gives my face a much more cleaner look. My sister just likes to do the bottom when she do her brows, so we do our brows completely different. But I'm gonna go ahead and do the top as well. That's just my preference. You guys don't have to do this, but I'm gonna go ahead and do the top. And that's basically what I just do. I just take my pencil and run it all the way across. Then I go ahead and clean it up. So that's how I get my brows like that, guys. I love to do the top and the bottom. I just love that clean look, you know? But yeah, if you guys see that one of your brows is bigger than the other one, just use the pencil and try to clean it up in some way so that you can get them to look alike as much as possible. But that's about it, guys, for my brow tutorial. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.